Hey guys, welcome back to this episode of Fishing with Jacko. Today I'm going to give you a tour on my boat. Yeah, it's a Stabicraft 389. It's 4.1 meters overall length. It's on a Stabicraft trailer, a mugway trailer. I've just done a whole bunch of work on the trailer recently. Got standard jockey wheel, standard connections, got some snap D shackles on the front there. And yeah, pretty standard trailer. Real nice, easy to tow, easy to handle. Then I've got a beach launch extension. This gives me an extra 2 meters of length to help me launch the boat. So if you give me a sec, I'll pull that out. So there's my 2 meter beach extension. So as you can see here, it's got another hitch. Just swings out on that pivot point, which I welded to the trailer. Latches in there, just the bolt sits over there. I can hook the car up here then, so when I'm beach launching, don't get the car as wet. There's the car I launch with. So yeah, that's my 2 meter beach launch extension. Otherwise it's a pretty standard trailer, rolled all the way around. Let's get to the back. Moving on to the motor. This is a Yamaha 3-cylinder 40 horse 1993 Telesteer 2-stroke outboard. She's an old reliable basically. She gets you to and from. She's pretty happy on the old gas as well. I get about a full 24 litre tank to go to Little Barrier and back for the day, which is pretty decent for a 2-stroke. But yeah, it's got a hydrofoil, pretty standard prop, pretty standard setup. But yeah, real easy to use, old 2-stroke, you just can't go wrong. Moving on to the fish finder, I have a Garmin UHF 95 SV, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that. It's a 9-inch touchscreen sounder. I've got this Rob Series canvas cover to protect it from splash because it is mounted onto the side there using a few Railblazer ports, a Railblazer star port with a swivel base, so I can swivel it right around. So if I'm fishing up the front, I can swivel it that way, I can tilt it up and down. So yeah, real easy, real nice to use. On the outside of the boat, we've got the satin back black wrap. We have my sponsors, Ilex Limited, On Edge, and Edge Interiors, my major sponsor for 2023. We've wrapped the boat fully the whole way around, got my handle on it there, and yeah, so that makes it look real mean, real good looking boat for a 2007 hull. Jumping in the boat now. Yeah, we're in the boat. First thing you can notice is all this EVA flooring. It almost looks like U deck or C deck. This is $60 for a 2.4 meter sheet off I think it's Alibaba, one of those companies. Gets shipped in pretty cheap. I've got it on the floor here, real soft, 6mm. This one's just a pretty standard. This is like a got the lines in it, sort of like a teak look. We'll go along the sides here, so we've got rod holders, one each side. They're facing directly back. Got a cup holder here, cup holder there. They're just secret sauce, I chuck lures, all that sort of stuff in. On the sides we've got the holy shit handle. This is what you hold on to in the rough. When you're sitting down on the seat here, you can hold on comfortable. There's one on that side. These do come with a middle seat. I've taken the middle seat out and I've put this edging on so you don't scratch yourself, but that can be put back in. It's just 4 bolts taken out so you can walk the whole way up. Up here we've got the side pockets. In the side pockets I've got a gaff, got some sunblock, a water bottle, measure mat, all that sort of stuff. In there I've got the GoPro mount, Railblazer GoPro arm there, which I can mount you guys up on there. Another cup holder, another rod holder. Up here we've got 2 star ports. These are what I sit the camera in on that long pole. I don't have any rod holders for them, but yeah, they sit in there. I've got a bow roller, which is at the end of its life now. I've got these 2 rod holders. I get a lot of questions about these. These are for the outriggers. I've got a set of drop-in outriggers. They sit in there and they're 14-foot extendable outriggers. They drop in there, which is cool when I'm going game fishing. Under here I've got 4 welded rod holders. These are awesome. Put the rods in here, the reels don't get any spray or anything. Got my rope for when I'm launching. In here I just got my sea anchor. I've got some life jackets. I've got my overalls, my leggings. In this side pocket I've got some rope, different fastenings, some there's a hat, some sunblock, all sort of miscellaneous stuff that you'll need for one day. In here I've got some scissors, a few other things. Eventually I'll put some carpeting or something nice in here. Got my icky spike, and yeah, there's my things. That's basically the basic bow to stern sort of look through. I've got this measure mat, which I am going to have to remove because, as you can see, I've built this box and you can't start at zero anymore, so I'm going to remove that, get some nice grey ones to match the flooring. My net slides down here, slides down the block, sits there, it's out of the way, and then they've always got it. Usually I have a chili bin sitting here as well. Usually I have a 50 litre Icy Tech bin sitting there, which I put some of this EVA flooring stuff on top, so it makes it real nice to sit on, and it stays at the front to try and help balance the weight. Back here I've got some jerry cans, 20 litres, Yamaha tank, tiller. This is only a pull start engine, there's no electric start, manual trim, so yeah, pretty basic, old school, but it does the trick. Have no issues with it, never left me out, so yeah. Now for the big talking point on this boat, I made an aluminium box here, made out of 3mm alley. It's got these 2 latches on it, top like that. It's got some more EVA flooring stuff on top. These are just offcuts, hence the little bits and pieces. This mounts into the stock mounting points, just like that. Open it up, grab that, so it sits nicely. There you go, this is my big storage box. In here I've got my battery, I've got first aid kit, VHF radio, I've got my EPIRB, couple of tools, couple of lights. In here I've got USB cigarette sockets, charging your phone, charging GoPros, all that sort of stuff, they're in there. In here I've got a custom little switch box I made, so I've got underwater lights out the back. I'll be able to show you guys that later. Got a switch for USB ports and switch for the GPS unit, which is cool. But yeah, it's just a random battery I had. It's doing the trick. That all the cables run up there. They're all tucked away all nicely. In here is my tackle storage. So I've got soft baits, never have enough soft baits. I've got boxes, everything that I need. Got gimbal belts, got pre-made live bait rigs, got all my ocean angler gear in there. Bit messy at the moment, I haven't cleaned it since our last trip. Little toolbox, yeah, just boxes of soft baits and jig heads and all that sort of stuff, which is cool. Got a couple stickers up there. Yeah, it's my little storage box. It's got this waterproof seal on it, which I put it right around. And this box is waterproof. I've put a little bit of carpet on the bottom, as you can see there, stop stuff banging around. But yeah, did that all up myself, which was cool, saved me a bit of money. But yeah, and then goes like that. These latches I'm going to have to replace with stainless ones. But yeah, they all latch down, so it's all solid, watertight. All your tackle stays dry, you can just leave it in there. I've got a little lock that goes in there, you can lock the whole thing. So yeah, pretty comfy seat as well. That's sort of my station you're looking at there. Got the fish finder, yeah, use chili bin up there, tiller handle, pretty comfy. You can have another person sit here. But yeah, gets her along about 25 knots, full throttle, fully under load, which is cool. But yeah, she's a mint little weapon. Can't say anything wrong about the ride, or yeah, it's just perfect little boat for what I do for lure fishing, having the opportunity to go out deep as well with the outriggers, and I feel 100% safe in it. I've beach launched, I've gone through some really gnarly stuff, and I've never not felt safe in this boat. So yeah, it's really exciting for me being able to venture out further compared to my last boat. And then yeah, this doesn't have boarding platform, it's just got these platforms here, but it sits pretty low into the boat, which is cool. Here we've got the underwater lights. They're just cheap online ones. I haven't really cable managed it really well. There's the transducer for the Garmin. This thing I can control at 6 knots and about 350 meters and read the bottom perfect clearly, which is awesome. Stabicraft also have these awesome self-draining scuppers. They're like duckbill scuppers, I think they call them. These, you can put them up like this and no water will come in. Then you drop them like that, sitting in the water when you're not going anywhere, they actually seal up and they won't let water back into the boat. As soon as you get the boat on plane and you have water rushing past it, they'll sit up like this and the water will empty out the boat. So it's got a self-draining deck, you can see in there, self-draining. So you can, I've had this boat pretty full of water doing kingfish and live baits and all sorts. You get a bit of water on the deck, comes straight out. In there we've got a big air pouch in there basically, and in these pontoons there is 5 different airtight compartments. So there's one along this side, one here, one up the front, and then another 2 down the side. So yeah, it's pontoon boat, 3mm aluminium I believe all the way through. But yeah, very solid, awesome little boat. I'm stoked with it. Hopefully get a repower at the end of the year is my plan. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I appreciate your support. I would be fishing right now, but as you can hear, it is windy as. So yeah, hopefully next weekend, guys. But have a good week. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.